Class,
Good morning.
how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Right, I am Ash, I am Veer's dad, and I'm gonna talk about a trip we took to Poland. And we don't always take trips. For a long time we were at home every time there was a break or holidays. And so this was a trip that we took after a long time. Is anyone from Poland or their parents from Poland? Oh, I see your teacher is raising her hand. Or grandparents. Nobody else is? Okay, great. Well, let me ask you another question. Do you know what continent Poland is in? And I'm gonna show you, but raise your hands if anyone wants to guess. Right?
It's me. I want to guess.
Go ahead.
Ocean.
All right. It's not in the ocean. It's land. It's on some continent. So, but well tried. Juno.
South America.
Good guess, but not quite.
Yeah. Asia.
Asia. No. One last guess, and then I'm gonna tell you. Okay, you again.
Antarctica.
No. Antarctica doesn't have any countries.
Europe.
All right. Thank you, Veer. So Poland is a country in Europe, and this is the globe. This is where we live. This is the Earth, right? We live in California,
It's me.
and this
I
is
live
in North America,
California.
right?
Yeah.
Can everybody see? Yeah.
I'm going to. I forgot.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I think I'm going to Europe.
Really? Awesome. All right, great. Have fun. All right, so this is North America where we live, and there's the Atlantic Ocean in between Europe and North America. Yes.
Slide all the way up and then around to.
Yes. This pink country is Poland. I'm going to bring it close to you so everybody can see. The pink country here is Poland. All right. It's in Europe, and Europe is this continent right here, right? And Poland is 9 hours ahead of us. That means when it's 12 o'clock here in the afternoon, 12 o'clock noon here, it's 9 in the evening in Poland. So we took, do you know how you can go to Poland from here? Can you take the bus?
No. Plane.
Plane? Yes?
I'm not raising that.
Okay, all right.
Helicopter.
Helicopter is a long flight, but it's possible.
A ship. Or jet boat.
Yes.
Or cruise.
Or a cruise, yeah. So you can fly there, or you can take a ship. You can even take a submarine, but
Did you guys take a ship or a boat?
we flew there.
Oh yeah.
Now when you fly there, and it's 9 hours different, you feel sleepy when it's daytime, and you are up at night. And there's a term for that. It's called something. It's called jet lag, because you jet to a different place, which is on a different time zone. It's a different time there than it is in California. Right now in Poland, it's about 5 o'clock
Until noon.
in the evening. It's 5 o'clock in the evening right now.
And the sun.
The kids have gone back home. They're having their dinner right now there.
And the sunset.
And then the sun is about to set, yes. Or maybe has already, no, is about to set, yeah. All right?
How
Okay.
many hours is to get to Poland?
Very good question. Do you remember?
No.
It was about 16 hours because we had to stop on the way in Germany and change planes.
No. You mean in we stopped in I-22.
Good, we remembers. So what happened is,
Brazil was it's 13 hours to get to Brazil.
oh, that's a long time too. Brazil is very far away.
Yeah.
So let me tell you a story that happened. When the plane took off from California, from San Francisco airport, right? And I'm going to ask you, I know you raised your hand, 1 second, all right? Then some passenger fell sick. It was a lady who fell sick.
And then my mom is a medicine doctor, and so she.
Yes, I'm going to show you the picture of that happening. So what happened is there was a lady that fell sick, and then the captain, the pilot of the airplane, called on all passengers to ask them if somebody can help. And Veer's mother is a doctor, so she actually
Oh,
helped.
my dad's gonna be my mom is gonna be a doctor.
Oh, awesome, very nice.
And
So then what happened is, for many hours, she was not sitting with us, with Veer's sister, with Veer, with me. We continued sitting there, but she was in the front taking care of the passenger, and the passenger was really sick, and we had to stop in Iceland, which we were not supposed to stop. So that was a little story, and let me show you how that is. So from our seat, we took a photo of Veer's mother taking care of the passenger and then calling the pilot to let him know that we need to stop in Iceland. So that's the photo right there, right? This one. And in this photo, Veer is looking at the map of the world and seeing where we are, where the plane is. Because there's a little screen in front.
know.
Yeah, you know that, right? Okay.
There's a little
You had
screen
raised your
that
hand
you
earlier.
know.
Go ahead. Did you have a question? Yes. What is that question? You've had jet lag when she's had jet lag when she's gone to India. That's right. That happens when you go to India. India is 12 and a half hours away. So right now it's night in India. So yeah, good point. Yes. What's your?
Was the passenger a grown up, a teenager, or a kid?
It was a lady and she was a grown up. Good question. All right. So we went to Poland's capital city.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what a capital city is?
It's a place that is downtown.
Okay, what's your name?
Dima.
Okay. When you raise your hand, just tell me your name so I know who's talking. Yes, go ahead.
It's Warsaw.
Amazing. That is correct. That was not my question, but you answered. That was going to be my next question. So good job. Warsaw is the capital city of Poland. But does anyone know what a capital city is? What is a capital city? Let me tell you. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay. Every country has a capital city where their government sits. The government that is elected by the people, everybody votes, and there's Congress in the US, and then we have a president, and so they have to be somewhere. So in the case of the US, our country, the United States of America, the capital city is, anyone, any guesses?
Oh, Washington D.C.
Correct. That's right. Okay, next time I'm going to ask you, all right? I'm going to look at you. If you raise your hand, I'll ask you first. Sorry. Washington, D.C. and the capital of Poland is Warsaw. So we went there, and Warsaw is the capital city today, but it had not always been the capital city.
Yeah.
The king moved it for a few years, the capital, to Warsaw. You had a question, Dima.
Why that picture with the persons are upside down?
Upside down, because it was a magical place. I'm going to talk about it. Okay, let's talk about this then. So when we went to Poland, we went to a very magical place, but it's not real magic. What happened is it's a museum of illusions. Illusion is something that
That is like a map that makes you say like what?
talk to your friends, yeah, and speak up. What's that?
It means like if you like when you go inside and you do something, it makes you say like what?
Yeah. So an illusion is something that is different from what you expect. It seems weird. It is not what it really is. So let me tell you the trick behind this photo. All right? Dima asked, but I'm sure all of you have the question. So it seems that we're on the ceiling here, and we're hanging down, our hands are hanging down, our arms are, but actually they had nailed a bed to the ceiling,
Yeah.
and in reality,
In the Arctic?
this photo was like this,
Is it in the Arctic?
right?
It was like that.
And we were sitting on the ground, and we had our hands up, and then we just turned the photo upside down. And I'm talking about this photo where my hand is, this one. All right? Pretty neat, huh?
Where are you?
Where am I? Where are we? We're on the ground, but it seems like we're on the ceiling because actually the photo was taken like this.
Upside down?
That is the illusion.
We weren't always in Warsaw. We weren't
Yes.
always in Warsaw.
All right, so that is the Museum of Illusions. There is another illusion here where you see that Veer's parents are much smaller in size than Veer and his sister. That's his sister there. You have a question? You knew that, you know that illusion, yeah. So they just make it like, so it seems that we are standing
They're
on a
all
chair.
on the wall.
Yeah, we're not really sitting on a chair. They just painted it so that it looks like we're smaller than them. But of course we are not smaller than them, right? Pretty
Just like in our Mystery Dug, boys and girls. Remember our Mystery Dug episode on the illusions? Kind of the same thing. That's interesting.
You want to talk about something? Yeah, why don't you talk about the next one? Whatever you want to talk about.
We weren't always in Warsaw. We went to a place that was called Krakow.
Krakow.
And I liked it, and I liked it better than Warsaw.
You liked Krakow better than Warsaw. Okay, so What that means is the capital city is not always the best city. All right, there are other cities also that could be good, or the countryside or other sites.
I
Yes,
like California.
You like California? So do I.
It takes a whole day to go from whenever we go to India to America or America to India.
Yes.
It takes a whole day.
It takes a whole day.
I
You're right.
and whenever I came to US or go to India, I had jet lag and I wake up at 4 o'clock every day.
Oh wow. Yes. So you know
And
also what jet lag
time-
is.
And jet lag time I wake up at 4 o'clock.
Oh wow. Yes, exactly. There you go. Yes, Juno.
If we go United States from Japan, it takes 1 day.
It takes 1 day to go to Japan also. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
And I have a
some of you
jet
know
lag
what
and
jet lag is.
I woke up at 1 o'clock.
You woke up at 1 in the morning at
Oh
night?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you?
Yes. Tell me. What's your name?
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Before I woke out actually in the bathroom at 2:57. 2:57
Wow.
a.m.
Wow, that is crazy.
a.m. Sure, I'm right.
Okay, this is another illusion. Guess who this guy is? Can you recognize this
Why
guy?
even?
Does it look like Veer though?
No.
Because we're seeing him through what is this called, Veer?
A magnifying glass.
That's right, magnifying glass. And I'm sure you've seen a magnifying glass either at home or someplace, and it makes things look bigger. And in this case, because his face is so close to it, it just looks a little weird. And funny. Okay, so we talked about Krakow. Krakow is where the king of Poland used to live, and this is his castle. And he had a palace there, a very grand palace. Let me show you where he used to sit. He used to sit on a throne. A throne is a seat
I know.
for what's a throne?
Well, a throne is like a big chair for kings and queens.
Yes, a big chair for a king or a
I
queen.
see
to sit.
a lot of things.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the throne. It's a red colored seat right here that the king used to sit, and this is where he used to pass judgments, make laws and rules, and basically he was the king, and it was a very grand place, right?
Did he die?
Yeah, the king of Poland is it's not a kingdom anymore. It's they elect their government. So yeah, they're all dead now. Yes, we talk about the Polish hot dog. Okay, yes. All right. So we wants to talk about the hot dog. So there's a kind of hot dog that's called a Polish. You can call it a Polish, and it's really yummy. And it was made fresh there. They did not freeze it. And it was very yummy. They serve it with ketchup and you know what the yellow thing is?
Mustard.
Mustard, yeah. And I used to have that a lot in Poland because it just tasted so nice. Yes, do you want?
We weren't always in Poland. We stopped at Germany.
Yes, to change places, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. What else? And oh, and by the way, the king's palace. It looks
I-
pretty grand, right?
I
It
got
has
to
gold.
be King Palace.
Yes. So it was made of marble, and there was some gold lining. Some gold plating.
Hey,
It looks pretty grand, right? Yes.
is that a Halloween?
Yes, good question. So in Poland also, they have now begun to celebrate Halloween. And so Veer was carrying 2 big pumpkins.
Heavy.
Very heavy pumpkins, and I was actually impressed, Veer. But yeah, that's Halloween. Anybody else want to ask about other photos before I put this down and pick up the other one? Oh, this one. In this one, Veer is showing that he saw his name in the airport. There's an airlines called Virgin Airlines, and so he saw VIR as part of the word Virgin, and he said, "That's my name there."
Beer Graham. I like your name.
And this monkey is also, who's this monkey here?
Leo.
Veer.
Let me see.
It's not a monkey, it's really weird. We hiked up a mountain. So in Poland, what was the name of the place? I've totally forgotten the name. Anyway, there was a place in Poland which is very beautiful. Zakopane, thank you. There's a city called Zakopane. It's in the mountains. It's very beautiful, and they had the Olympics there. So we climbed up the mountain. Veer's climbing up here and here.
The skiing.
And here also, yeah, the skiing Olympics, the Winter Olympics. Yeah, thank you, Veer. Right, keep on forgetting all the time. And so we did that, and that was fun. And now, do you miss Poland? No.
I
No.
No.
I thought you did. You want to travel again somewhere.
No. But not in Poland. I said some. I not. You said somewhere. But not in Poland.
All right. Before I wrap up, I just want to say I miss Poland, but we got a little bit of Poland in this tea set. Like we have tea at home, and we just pour it in this, and then we have cups, and this is from Poland. It's very beautiful, blue and yellow pottery.
It's black and yellow and blue.
Black and yellow and blue. Yeah.
It
Maybe
didn't-
there's a little bit of black too.
Yeah.
So I'm done in the presentation, but I'm open to questions. They have a lot of good desserts there in Poland. You
I
can
like
see
to
so
eat
many
desserts.
ice
There's
cream,
even macaroons.
macaroons, pastries, all kinds of stuff. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that we visited a salt mine.
Yeah, it's like.
Actually, this is important. I want to talk like for a minute about that, and then we'll be done. Yes, go ahead,
In
Dima.
I went to a salt mine.
You went to a salt mine?
Yeah,
Do you remember where?
In Tahoe.
In Tahoe?
Yeah, there was one in Tahoe.
Okay, all right,
So
great.
a salt mine is like. It's not above surface. It's underground.
It's underground, cave, yeah. Go ahead. Okay, and so basically, do you know where you can get salt? Because salt is important to live, right? For people to live. You
Yeah.
can't live without salt. Do you know where you can find salt?
Oceans.
Oceans. Excellent.
Underground.
Underground. Two places where you can find salt is either in the ocean because the ocean is salty.
Or the salt.
Or in a what, sorry?
Or salt. Or like where you make salt.
Correct. Yes. Or you can dry it on the surface of the
Yeah.
ground. So 3 places. Thank you. So guess what? Where we were in Poland, it was very far away from the sea. So guess what? They had to get salt from
Down.
underground, from under the ground. So we went to the salt mine. It was pretty large. It was many miles long. We didn't see all of it because it was too long for us to walk. But I just took a photo of the huge hall that we arrived to after like an hour of walking.
And it even.
So you can see how big it is. Like,
You walked an hour?
yeah, it's like
It's even super
6 or
cold.
7 stories high.
It's
That
even
big.
super cold.
It was cold underground because the sun doesn't warm you directly. All right.
Yeah.
That's it. Now I'm open to questions before we end. All right, you first. Lima.
At the full ground of Tahoe, like, there was lights that we builded, and then we had to go back. It was like 2 miles.
Wow, amazing. Good. Was it a good experience?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it? What's your name? Luke. Go ahead.
In the second picture,
Which one? In the white one?
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Tell me which one. What does second mean? Tell me. Just point it to me.
That one is at the throne.
That's a throne room, and that seat is called a throne. That's where the king would sit. If it's a queen, then the queen would sit there. Sometimes they'll have 2 for the king and queen together to sit. Yeah. Yes, Ayushman, you're next.
Was it very cold? Was it snowing here or there?
Yes, it was cold there, and I actually got you something
Was it snowing?
to show you. It was snowing there, and it was so cold. Our heads were cold. We had jackets, but I bought this for myself. Now, guess what? It doesn't say Poland. It says Polska. You know why that is? Because any guess? Yes,
Because the snow comes from the sky.
correct. That is right, but that's not the reason why it's called Polska. Oh, sky. Oh, good guess though. Yes. Go ahead.
I don't know.
It's okay. Because in English we call that country Poland, but they themselves call it Polska. And their flag has 2 colors,
Oh yeah, I know.
white and red. That is the flag of Poland.
That's what's same in Indonesian flag.
Same as Indonesia's
No,
like
but
same colors?
instead it's red and white.
Yeah. I don't know what the Indonesian flag is, so
It's like
it might be similar colors.
There's right here and
I
there's right
remember
here.
you told me that around the first flag.
Yeah.
The Indian.
Good.
The Indian
I have one more.
Yes, go ahead.
In
Yep.
the orange paper.
In the orange one, yes, go ahead. Yep. Point out the photo and then I'll.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, okay. So here we are not doing anything. I just took a photo of a horse-drawn carriage This is right next to the king's castle, and so they have carriages to take tourists, just like the kings and nobles and other people would have been carried in horse-drawn carriages. But we didn't really sit on it. But
And
we
what
did
is
put-
that word up there over here?
This one? Yes, okay. So this, remember I told you we went to this place where they had the Olympics, the Winter Olympics?
Skiing.
So there was no snow when we went?
No.
What were you doing Veer, in this photo?
We're going down. Like I wasn't the only one. My dad was here because he just wanted to take a picture by myself.
So it was something that just went down very fast, like a sled, but without snow. It was on tracks. So just think of sledding, right? How you go very fast on a sled or a toboggan, right? So, but there was no snow, so you have tracks, and the thing you went down tracks, down the mountain, and it went pretty fast, right, Veer?
Yeah, I was terrified.
You were terrified.
No, I wasn't. I'm just
Sorry.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right. Good question, anyone? Everyone? Anyone else have? Yeah. This is a magnifying glass.
What's a magnifying glass?
Yeah. You look through it, and everything looks big, and when somebody looks from the other side, their face looks big. So that is Veer. This is Veer.
Well, this is
Veer.
not actually magic. This is not actually.
Okay.
There. Can you?
All right.
We got to go together.
That is all I have today. Thank you very much for being a great,
No, back in October.
great listeners. Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you know the what? Do you know some Poland? Do you know the Poland language?
Yes, it's called Polish or Polski, I think. I'm not
It's
sure.
Polish.
Is
It's
it
Polish.
Polski?
I don't know.
It's
Okay.
Polish.
Yeah.
But Polish is what
Polish
we
is
call
good,
it in
It is
American.
Polish. It is actually.
Do I know how to talk in Polish? Do you know any word? Do you remember any words?
Say something.
No, we've forgotten now. We knew a few words, but we couldn't say full sentences.
In the yellow one.
What about the yellow one?
In this one.
Yes. Oh, what is this? Okay, yeah, good. Okay, thank you. Because there were so many pictures, I didn't talk about each and every one of them. But Poland has a very famous dish.
Wait, I forgot.
It's like pot stickers,
Yeah, wait.
and they call them pierogi. And there are all kinds of pierogies. Like they have all kinds of stuffing. They could have meat, vegetables, even sweet stuff. Those are dessert pierogies, and they are served in a plate around some dressing or some salad or something that you eat it with. So that is very typical of Poland. So thank you for asking the question. Sorry, what's that? Yeah, he's having icy or something like that.
No,
right?
it's called the slushy.
Slushy, yeah. But slushy, similar. You can't tell from the picture, right? All right.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm
boys
done.
and
Thank
girls,
you.
can we give some warm fuzzies to Mr. Ash and Veer for the presentation? Thank you so much. That was
I'm giving
Oh, that's
one to
wonderful.
every